Hey y'all, welcome back already. I think I decided who's gonna start. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know who's gonna start, y'all. Wrong draft class. It's right here. Yeah, it's this one right here. So they got Sodor Sanders, projected top five. Think about it, he falls to top. He falls to 30 to 31st. Wait, hold on, wait, that. Okay, that's the right one. Fuck, I don't know which draft class I be using. I use it every go. Is it this one? I don't know. No, it's not that one. Just Tommy Elliott. How is it gonna be a top five? It's only three. And I'm high right now. Why can't I find my draft class? Yo, am I good right now? It's something wrong with my brain. Now, is it this right here? No, 'cause my draft class don't have him. Oh, I gotta find out who my draft. This is everything else look good, but Bigman not a top 10. Jelon Daniels not. He didn't even clear. It's crazy to see the downfall of what's that nigga name again? This shit is kind of ass. I swear to God, this ass. Can it go to most used one? Not just draft 2020, draft 25. Oh fuck! I'm just gonna use this. I don't even know what this hell is. What the hell? I use this for I think after this year. What about this D? Okay, it's the same one. What fuck, bro? What fuck Wow, this is so amazing. I swear. All right, it is right here. I don't know why. So there's a three, but I can't hold it. I said one, two, three, four, five. Okay, here's the thing. He never been this high. Yeah, because I loaded him in like this. I don't know, but I don't know where it's from. Well, anyways, the game. The reason why I played them because I won't be playing this season. I won't be playing no season. I won't be playing this season. We're gonna stay with Justin Fields. The what's the name experiment is now closed unless we get flipping Zappy or some shit. Hold on, don't they got someone? I know Spiker got a good cornerback, bro. Y'all gotta give me a cornerback. At least a superstar. Cooper DeJean. Oh my god, okay, Cooper DeJean. Drew Phillips. Drew Phillips. We need you. Him and Hyatt. Y'all know how I love Hyatt. How I love Hyatt. But is it him? They're gonna be Drew and some picks. All right, I want Roman Wilson to start, so we got to get rid of Calvin Austin over him. Hold on, you gotta go. Forget it. We're just gonna get some picks. All right, what you want? They gonna get a 7 round pick for 2 years. 2027 7 round pick. That should be good, but you know what? You want more. I ain't giving you my whole lineup. Wink, wink. 4th round pick. All right then. Okay. So now I gotta set up the depth chart. The games is gonna be just like how the Cameron Hayward will be doing this. The depth chart is gonna be just like this. No, it's gonna be him. He gonna be in a slide. Cause Nick Kirby, I want him right here. He tackle gonna be. Hmm, we gonna move him down. Peyton Wilson gonna have to start. And then like this was the cornerback room. I'm gonna just do this right now. Look at this. Now it's Greg Newsom here. Lewis Clyde is good now. Now punt return. If y'all have stuff y'all not putting, but Calvin Austin right here. Third out running back is gonna be him. Power back him. They take Tillman how you gonna be starting. So left end, right end. Who's right end? Deep tackle. No, we shouldn't go ahead and let him go to deep tackle. Then he got watch be the right end. Uh-huh. Then but all right, let's go. Let's see who he's. All right, let's go into the game. I like the Bengals one. While I play, I would just be watching entirely. No injuries, so this should be a fully healthy team. If I'm Joey Porter, okay. I gotta hold up. Do we got any superstars? Okay, we got him. I want me a superstar player. What I was gonna do is hold
This
up.
is the
Wait
development
a minute.
tree.
Let me go ahead and.
This is the abilities
He's been
tab.
playing. He's been playing with a superstar, but having no ability. Alex Highsmith get to the quarterback really fast, even without this. But if I just add like reach and elite, inside stuff, inside and no outsiders, he will be a great player. Make sure Minka Fitzpatrick got his abilities. Yeah, okay, he got his abilities. He got his. You know why
This
you got
player
yours?
has a zone ability. This is a powerful
You
ability.
an edge threat, no outsiders, strip specialist. I'm gonna give you no inside stuff and reach and elite. How about we do it like this? edge threat. Is he? Do he got elite edge threat yet? I know. I thought it was like another edge threat. It was called like elite. It was the elite version. It said this, but then they had elite. I'm gonna let him keep everything else. Yikes! If you can tell, I don't think my team ready for it. But Bijan Robinson, we're gonna send this. So
It's week 1 of the National Football.
okay, they got ball first. So that means we're gonna get ball first like this. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Alright, let's do the things real quick. Alright, let's go.
Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. And he'll manage to get to the 33. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
On 3rd down, Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's Austin to return. A big hole. And he's going to bring this one back. One play, 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. You couldn't script a better start. The defense takes care of business to begin the game, and the special teams, Greg, put up the first points in this one.
Yeah, typically coming into a game, Mike, the coach's concern is, all right, how do I get my defense and my offense to complement one another? Well, in this case, the defense comes out and does their job early with the 3 and out, but it was the special teams that said, all right, offense, you guys can wait your turn. We're going to put up some points here early, and you talk about just a perfect start to this game.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. From the gun, here is Penix. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the zone read, this is Penix. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Slot man in motion left. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, and here comes third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll go right back to Freiermuth. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Steelers with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Second and a yard. Now the first carry for Isaiah Spiller. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Spiller. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Fields now on 2nd down. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And this into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
George Pickens, a nice grab there. The 1,000-yard mark for the first time last year, Mike, but he did so leading the league in average yards per catch. He can really get vertical, and I think in this new Arthur Smith system, especially with the play action, that's going to be a really big weapon on the outside.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's a 2nd and 9. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 2nd down. It's Fields. Taking off. And he's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Steelers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet, stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes they do, have the 1st down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. Returnable from the 17. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Steelers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Fields. That's to the rookie out of Michigan, Roman Wilson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. To throw is Fields. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Fields. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He's across midfield, and he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances, but in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Fields. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. That one good for 29. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Fields. And he finds his tight end fire move. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They go play action with Fields. That one, take it in. Cedric Tillman, touchdown Pittsburgh.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. On 2nd down, here's Penix. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Now Penix. To the right. That's Pitts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome to the Madden family for you and Greg. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And that one tied 14 apiece in the 2nd quarter. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Will Levis with a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Patrick Mahomes with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. This was an extremely one-sided 1st half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Back to throw is Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. They run on the jet sweep, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Fields now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Fields. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Play action now for Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
He finds Austin with the grab. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Fields. He's going to... And he will score. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Steelers. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. Past midfield. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 95 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in In this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he's got another one. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. You think a quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day, it's pretty good. But 3 on the ground? That, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they unleash him as a runner, he's about as good as it gets.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Ray McLeod on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. So this next drive about to get going. We remind you, coming up later tonight, the regular season premiere of Sunday Night Football. It's a good one. Playoff rematch, Stafford against Goff, the Rams and the Lions from Ford Field. That's at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, we wrap up week 1 with Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers gets another shot at a Monday opener. The Jets and Niners from Santa Clara, 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 West Coast time. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get this up to the 44. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Big-time sack there by T.J. Watt, and he certainly picked up right where he led off. Remember last year, Mike, he led the NFL in sacks with 19. He's made a living off making plays in the backfield, and he continues to do so here.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. 4th down, and here's Penn. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. And they have done all you could ask for, closing in on a road victory to start the campaign as they try to finish things off here in quarter number 4. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's Fields. He's got it at the 7, and he'll be taken down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Here's Spiller. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he can only salvage a couple there. Down to the 3. And now it's 4th and goal.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down.
Fields to throw for it. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Penix. That's complete to McLeod. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
That's good for Falcons. 1st down.
From the gun, here is Penix. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Penix. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. We'll go play action now with Penix. He'll take off again. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On 2nd down, Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, He ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, option. Still second down.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. On the ground, it's Spiller. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. Here's a third down and 4. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.